We're going to try and open this project plan up at 2:40. Let's see. Yeah, trophy. Oh, where's the benchmark? Interesting. This must be stuff for Project Libitina. Alright, let's do another side story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do I get the other ones, I wonder? I'm gonna look that up. Wait. Let me see. Let me see. I have trust, understanding, respect, balance, reflection, self-love. Oh, you get a bonus one for... Oh, okay. So we'll do that. So we're going to finish all these today. Hi. Are you here for the Literature Club? Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. You can make some tea. Ah. You have that one. I have that vibe. Never mind. I'm not going to judge people at this minute. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no, you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everybody making friends. Oh, no, it's like poetry. Oh, yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. Oh, that's Yuri. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice, super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. I guess then that leaves me. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monica's is probably vanilla. What the? I take way too many online quizzes, and the ice cream ones are always accurate. Cherry's favorite. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea. Still. Pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out? You actually do club stuff? Oh, well, we do club stuff. It hasn't been very structured yet since we only have 3 members. So we kind of just like to spend our time doing stuff we like. But I keep thinking, about time we start like more structured club activities. It's been a while now since I started the club, so yeah. Thanks. So, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you like club get into? Well, I guess I'm. What? Guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why you say it like that? Hey, I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. After all, I've been doing all this, all of the deep immersive read I've been doing. I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyways, putting manga aside, is there any other literature you're into? Not really. In this case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not going to join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on. Is it a big deal? Manga is literature. I guess you consider the literal definition, which then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please join? I won't bother anybody. I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school. I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fun, right? Guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm going to start getting it, okay? Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. Say so. There's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out, then. Such a pushover. Hey, it's not bad. She seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has, like, no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fun. She said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Well, that's not related. I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have an opinion? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. Yeah, I was just fishing for a compliment. I know, but still. I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. I really am going to start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. What was that? Thank you! It's quite a collection. Still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. She feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Need help? No, I got it. You know, the top shelf's pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but the teacher's gonna ask what all this manga is doing here. I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So, good afternoon. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. She has a cookie. How about you? No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you have to pay the tax, peasant. Boo. Well, everyone's here now. Okay, I think we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everybody? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that. Maybe we could try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, we can all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we could all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to things we're familiar with. I feel like I'm being targeted here. That's key. And you say you would go along with whatever club activity you wanted to do? I mean, that doesn't mean it's okay if you ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests that you can share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm gonna leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Oh no! Wow. I'm such a jerk. No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so she doesn't have to participate. Does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Me neither. I have no idea what to do. I won't hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce club vision. You know, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does how? Well, I just can't comfortably read in the atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Oh, why is this the hardest? To be rational during times you need it the most. I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. Wow. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. It's kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here. Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt that way about it. That's not true. Well, you may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset I would let myself do that. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Yeah, I mean... Oh, so I did get all 9 images. Cool. I wonder if I'll get the special poem. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful to join her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Well, maybe she's not being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. I know, thanks. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So, I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the Literature Club? Well, kinda dumb. No, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason where everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me, so just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica, I promise. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what everyone else thinks, but you know, the Science for Literature Club said you can be yourself or whatever, so I decided it was worth a shot. So that was a lie, apparently. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga and favor more mature things. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for, so I'm going to do everything I can to fix it. I promise. Where could she be? Oh gosh. Some friends doesn't, so they're all gonna be really tough. Let's just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Ha! I told you she would join. Huh, come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making her finally go past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up! Just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. And once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What are you gonna buy her smutty fan fiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of that by now? I told you, I was just joking. Besides, it's a good reminder how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That just gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. That was so fast. Thanks for the moment. What the heck? That was horrible. Should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so... Why do I have to be so what? Conflict avoidant. Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treat her. Oh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. I mean... This water's really good. Here, I don't think I'd be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. It's like the literature club is a place where you can express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I didn't have self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No, I enjoy listening. It just makes me feel nice. Oh well, I guess I'll just continue then. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has a kind of blunt attitude, you know? Made me feel like that she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that literature club would help her grow out of her manga. That just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something. I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt so much joy bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little bit. I'm so angry that her friends are treating her like that, and I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah. Get them back, making sure that the literature club, this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up, and I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it, really. I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened, probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club's supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Do you know if she's coming to the meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Okay. You can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm going to read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Oh, that, Natsuki probably just left it out here by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using the classroom then, okay? I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would be really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. I'm so worried. You think Sayori's gonna be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know you're right. We're here! Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets him with a smile. Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. She writes manga in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't exactly want to do this, so just... Natsuki? I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. I think you deserve to be able to show your passion with this, so can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because they already told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica plans all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was a witness to that as well. This is a literature club. Literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that, and it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy, and I think you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else. Is that okay? But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga, only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. Hurry home or anything? Me? Fine. Well, you'll see. Oh, wow. A new area. You know, I was thinking back when the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think that wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Come on. You can't be that. I didn't do anything. I just, brought a bunch of manga and then got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard for me to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. I could only wish I was as strong as you were, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But like I said, I didn't even do anything. You're just being honest with yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. Well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity and ended up reading the whole bunch of it. I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just just one volume, and I kind of picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me your favorite part. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate, because the character isn't just a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was, if I just did what I wanted instead of just second guessing myself. So with the piano sits down. I always felt like I should share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will always impress people or make them like me more. When he joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentally is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to the Parfait Girls, not me. No, well maybe it's true the Parfait Girls put the thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Okay? Because, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should go do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. I'm not really good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and it worked out, and I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Oh, God, I hope I don't get copyright struck again. That's all. It was so good, it was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're already like a pro. Ah, not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note, because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think, but I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly patient either when I first joined the club. Makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things and got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really did mean to take it on you. I was being really mature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. That's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway. Or even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room, you did admit that it's a form of literature. You can't totally take it back now. You got me. The cloth's all yours. Tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want you to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's motherfucking cupcakes! Oh, that's really cute. Let's do balance. Natsuki! What? Hi. Hi. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, depends on what kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery, like all those things. Should this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, let's start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least. Or I'm more considerate than that, although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span that you put so much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. I love my friends and I can do anything that's for them. Okay, well, let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I said I had the attention span of one. Oh, you were trying to call me sweet. You're so cute. How did you get that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. How come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. You're like, well, a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Well, anyway, here's the book. So just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Love is another word for luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me. It would be so funny if I'm right. Shit, I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Okay, I'll start then. Maybe tomorrow we can do poetry, too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, we could do both. Yeah, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about that tomorrow. You got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if she meant I can't say it to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad with that? I don't know. You know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes Free Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. That's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff that she likes. She seems so dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. It's probably just shy, you know, maybe. It just made me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry too much. Everything will be great. You can always talk to me about any concerns you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Well, I'm going to keep trying because I love her and I want to be closer to her. You got this. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyways, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday. So, well, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Aren't you bored? No, I was right. Oh, I saw stick figures that I thought you were bored. Oh, I just saw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back. The doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're a weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is it bad? Well, no, it's just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways to expressing their feelings. Well, does that depend on the kind of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so. You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should, I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that, but can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. Not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. Can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. It's not the key! Not the key! Oh god. Well, you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone who's behind their back, I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Whoa, what's wrong with the music? Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right when we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine, when would you? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know. Do you want me to her into another club activity for you or something? No way. That would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. Sure, I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try and solve problems even if I hadn't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I just don't know how to keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she totally understands. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. I just feel so done talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. It's the literature club. Not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know you're kind of in a tough spot, and it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and at critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it. I think that's the most important thing about being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you could find the right thing to do. Well, thanks. And I'm so glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. I got mail? I'm on leave the rest of the week. Contact Rami for the schedule server time. I expect my jobs to run a few days since we've got semester. What? What is this? Hmm. This is interesting. Oh, Ben. The hell? Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Sorry, I just went off on a reading binge. 12/9/2019. Interesting. I've got 56%. Okay, I need to do balance. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into any other club members around school. Natsuki! Hey, she definitely saw me. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga, but aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? Nope. Why? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me! Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in, I'm afraid to bother Natsuki. Saw her at lunch today, so I waved, called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey! Sorry, I'm sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are, but Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends, but it feels like every day she's trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she's only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. How do I put this? So you're fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so you hate being alone. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything, so I think. If I was trying to have alone time and I was being threatened with an interruption, then it would just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club. If you were to think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together, but the capacity at which each person is ready to do that may be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than to jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight is really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki's because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything and still looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this? Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think that if we were to evaluate how it would cause someone to feel alone, I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness. Well, I think I'm going to give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. Makes me feel desperate, like I need to make up to her. Words are hard. Makes me desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow up as a person. I need to check something real quick. There we go. It's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature. So does that mean you'll be going home after all? I need to be here to show that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh. By the way, you said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Wait, what the? I'm gonna test something real quick. There we go. Alright. Harry smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Oh, are we riding today? Hey! Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fun. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Says to Sayori. I'm proud of you. Sorry, I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fun. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Um, Natsuki? I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Well, first of all, I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's just really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So that's what I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. Best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes I feel so fragile that the door will break in the slightest touch. Still feels the best place in the world. And when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. Knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture, and I peek through the keyhole. I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away to see them again. I have so much to do, and I'm scared, but I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want it to share it, however long it takes. If you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door, and I'll show you the best place in the world. It's a poem, but I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it, please. I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get close to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted, and that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About the friendship stuff, I mean, it's okay. I understand you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that I should just let you approach me when you wanted to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things, with the right balance. One thing about that, well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway, I'm not going to be sharing my poems all the time or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying, more importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last 2 chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, you want to enjoy it with me? That's so cute. Oh, shush. That's cute. Wow, only one. Oh, look at that. Nah. I'm missing that one with Sayori hanging. I get secrets. Huh. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. There we go. All right, 4 more to go, and then the last one. Let's do it. It's hard to tell since you're always look so into it when you're reading. Makes me scared to. No, they just ran out of cookie whittleways. They'll become maybe, I was really lonely. People were mean to me a lot, so I just kind of felt like, don't make me think about the past. I just got, we should totally pick up a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun. Absolutely not. Even if it's just between us. You're asking someone who has no shame, like Natsuki. Ouch. Sorry, I swear I didn't. I guess it was my fault. But I like having things about past too, things I feel embarrassed for. There's something wrong. But how intense I used to be about my own interest. Makes me think she'll likely grow out of it too. Hey, were you talking about me? No, we were just talking about how our interests changed over the years. When'd you get into manga? Natsuki? A couple years ago, I guess. I was already sort of into it before that, but wasn't really going hard until then. Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get into it? I don't know. I guess, let me think. So after I discovered a series I really liked. Yeah. I was just like really fed up with a lot of things, and I got super into this one that I really related to. Just had an edgy phase where I just hated everyone around me and wanted to do it myself. Hey, kind of like your Monica! Sorry. That's completely wrong, so it's still cool that you both really found your thing. Well, it's like opposites, but it sounds like that'll be getting through a lot of hard times. You know it. What the heck? The book even bigger than the last one you were reading? Technically slightly longer, but not by very much. How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series? I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long so I can say I've read more than you. Not that I have the money for that. Please, that would hardly count when your books have only a few words per page. I know, I was just joking. I can never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me. It's not boring. Chill. I said for me, not for you. I can have my own opinion. I just think it's too convoluted. Sorry. Those from the floor? Gross. Wash your hands before touching any of my books. But my hands aren't dirty. Just do it. The oils are there even if you can't see them. Fine. Yuri, you look a little upset. What kind of nerve does she have to call my hobby boring? Well, she did correct herself. Hardly. She was so condescending. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I already understand that it's not for everyone. But she knows, well, how much she's mean to me. So how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me the things you hate about it? I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like and don't like, especially in the literature club. Let's figure out how to mediate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the low creativity in your books and also your ability to get through them so quickly. Thank you. Okay. This is something that I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some more common ground with you. Common ground isn't necessary, I just want to be respected. Than that, either way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Monica, but I'm skeptical. Okay, everyone, we have a special club meeting today. As you know, the Literature Club is a place where we can share things that we're really passionate about. It also means we should be mindful of how we respond to each other's feelings. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other. Aren't you being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. Well, sorry, I just feel like I'm being accused of something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if it came off that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect the power of language, and I thought it'd be a good topic for literature club, don't you think? I'm sure we're going to have differences in opinions a lot, so I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so. Sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversation, basically anything. For example, story, what's your favorite food? I haven't organized my category. Should I start with snacks or do you mean full meals? Or should I include breakfast? Oh, jeez. What's your favorite fruit? That's easy. Cherries. Really? I always thought cherries tasted nasty. What? Cherries are delicious. Whoa, that's a pretty strong reaction. Well, I just don't understand how someone could think cherries are nasty. How does it make you feel? I don't know. Sad. Defensive maybe? Yeah, I got defensive. See, the reason you have such a strong reaction is because it wasn't just because I don't like cherries. It's because you felt like your opinion was under attack. That's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. When I say something like, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. Challenging Sayori's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. Wait, hold on. How's that objective when you said it was only your own opinion? Interpret words. You're talking about the reality of cherries, not your feelings about them. Like Sayori. Let's rewind for a second. Pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty. Good. So what if instead I said, like, I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavor I enjoy. Well, that's fine. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example. I think we get the point across. This time around, instead of talking about cherries, I just talked about my feelings, so we didn't get defensive. So instead of clashing with each other, it's like we received an invitation to talk about our differences. Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not going to quiz you or something. I know that. I was just... Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. You can do whatever you'd like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? Yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't have put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings. Well, you don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help turn our differences into a positive experience, rather than an argument. Right, Sayori? Whatever you say, cherry hater. Oh, come on, Sayori. I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. What the heck? I've been duped! I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae? You are welcome to dupe me anytime, my beloved president. Buying your people's loyalty. How deplorable. Oh, like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. Certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought in the other week. That was, I was reading and not keeping track of them. No, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, we try out something more relevant to the club, like manga, right? Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences of opinion. Yuri, do you want to start? Well, I'd rather not, no. How come? Well, because I don't see anything productive come of that. It's just going to start a fight. No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. Let's just have a calm, rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to call them my feelings. I always think it's more respectful when you speak your mind. Respectful? Well, the point of the exercise then isn't exactly like, it's fine. I have nothing against anyone personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level. Oh, well, that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were going to say that manga's for children or something. Like, I don't hear that enough of that. There's plenty of deep manga. I'm not clueless about manga. I've read my own fair share when I was younger. What? Are you serious? How come you never told me? Because I'm past that point in my life, and I'd really prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more mature things now. Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try to keep things subjective. Because if you imply that manga is immature, then aren't you implying that someone is immature for being into it? Well, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you. Natsuki. Nobody's immature. I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy. I love them both in their own way. Okay. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring. Boring isn't subjective. Okay, it bores me. That's subjective. But, the thing about this is ridiculous. Don't you see why I didn't want to participate in this? I knew it was just going to make people upset. I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. but I always got the impression that you secretly looked down upon me, so I'm glad my suspicions were confirmed. That's not true at all. You're making assumptions. You can't blame me for getting defensive. Nobody ever has the least bit of respect for the things that I'm into. The only thing I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business. What? Have you looked in a mirror? Tell me again about respect after calling all of my interests immature. You can't. Please stop. Please? You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends. I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did! So please, don't invite yourself to try and solve other people's problems next time, okay? Holy crap. I've never heard her sound like that before. She must be pissed. Well, you weren't very nice either, so I was just saying, how did this happen? It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong. I shouldn't have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. It was just really stupid of me to do. Somebody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone close, a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're sensitive about the things we really love. Honestly, she kind of brought it upon herself. Like I said, I don't care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it, that's kind of the point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things. It's about recognizing and understanding our differences. Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me. It has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. So I see what you're trying to do. But I really think the problem here is her, not just like the way we talk to each other, right? I mean, Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should. It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Wow. I'm just like saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems. This wasn't your fault, Monica. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. If you ask me, it's good that the truth finally came out because I can just move on now. But it's fine, I promise. Let's just get our mind off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about Yuri's superiority complex. Don't be mean. I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? Sorry, I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but I at least know that we're all good people and don't want to hurt each other. This will be a learning experience. Dum 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 dum. Hey, I got more mail. Thinking everyone worked so hard on the control simulation. Again, these must have been Monica's elevated permissions. Side scores are part of a controlled simulation. Missing some details of the characters' lives here that differ from what we. 5 different universes in total. Interesting. My heart feels vacant because the ship sailed away. Yo! Hey! Natsuki! Sorry if didn't mean to scare you. Would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I doubt you want me listening in on your poetry thing. Yeah, thanks for realizing that. She'll let you finish up then. Oh no, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, I just do it whenever it's convenient. You're not interrupting. Where's Monica, by the way? Oh, she's out in the hallway. Wow. Just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri is too nervous to come in the club room by herself, so, things like that bother her for that long. She can't control her feelings. For some people, it's really hard to cope when you got a bad thought in your head. Maybe you can distract yourself for a little while, but as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back. I just want us to have a normal club meeting. It's a lot easier to pretend like it never happened if we were all just ignore it and move on. I don't want to be bothered by this. It's so stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyway. Besides, it makes me feel guilty and I hate that too. It's okay to have feelings. It doesn't make you weak. Let's figure this out together. Only because you're good at this stuff. Just try and come up with a happy scene. Maybe that'll help us understand your bad feelings coming from. Well, I was happy the way things were before we had the conversation yesterday. It's part of the conversation made you upset. Is it Yuri being mean about the manga? Maybe, I doubt it though. It's because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time. But I just brush it off and ignore them. It's because... But something about it really got to me this time, and I hate that I'm letting it happen. Is it because it came from Yuri? No, why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. I just hate that she thinks she's so much better than me just because she likes to pretend to be all sophisticated. Yeah, that's what it is. At least other people decide that they don't like me or manga or whatever, but Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance. I'm sorry. Everyone deserves a chance. Exactly. Did you give Yuri's books a chance? Ha! After all this, obviously not. What about before this? Well, I would until I got bored, which wouldn't take very long, but if you actually keep an open mind, and it's not hard to realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without needlessly complicated. I see, but you know, I like Yuri's books. Yeah, but you like manga more, right? I like them both. I like them in different ways, but I like them both. I mean, the manga, it's real honest and fun and easy to just go with. And the fantasy has a lot to interpret and uncover, but it's really rewarding to have some good quiet time together with it. The most important thing is that both the manga and the fantasy are true to themselves, so I love them both. And I think there's room for both of them to be in the same club together. I just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would think. How do you get along with everyone so well? I always get into fights with people. Like first it was with Monica when I was new to the club, and then it was with you, and now it's Yuri. And I'm always like, oh, that person's being such a jerk. And if they just realize that, then we could at least get along. But nobody else has this problem. I just keep running away from the reality that everyone is just a jerk to me because no one likes me. I don't know why, and I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what's wrong with me, and I hate it. That's key. You're a wonderful person, you deserve to be loved as much as everyone else. Everyone has different ways that they like to communicate, you know? And sometimes that makes it harder for us just to understand each other. I think sometimes we get lucky when we make friends who are really good at the same kind of communication. It feels like you magically connect with them. Other times, even if both people are really nice, it's easy for them to misunderstand each other or get the communication wrong. It's something that Yuri struggles with a lot too. It can be really hard. It takes like a lot of reflection and self-awareness and vulnerability. I'm bad at that one, vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest. What do you mean? Tell me about that part of you. Well, sounds stupid, but I'm really used to people being mean to me. Like my friends and I guess my dad. Like when I don't get good grades or even stupid things, my room isn't clean. So what am I going to do? Cry about it? If I let myself get upset, then it's just letting them win. I'm better than that. I'm better than all of them. So things like that to be considered everyone else's fault. It feels like something goes wrong, even if there's a tiny hint that it might be my fault, then I just get really angry and I find ways to blame everything else instead. Do you see yourself as better than Yuri? If I said that, then I would just be really full of myself. No, our thoughts and our feelings are two different things. And if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them if we want to learn more about themselves. That's part of vulnerability, you know? Accepting that we have feelings that we don't like. I hate that. My feelings make me a bad person. Because my feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. That she's judgmental know-it-all who's stuck in her edgy phase, and that I'm just way above that garbage. But I'm terrible for feeling that way. You're not terrible. You're not your feelings. You are not your feelings. Say that to yourself out loud. Fine. I'm not my feelings. The way I like to picture it is, those feelings are like your roommate. You live in the same house, and you gotta see each other every day. And even if you can ignore each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other every now and then, and it's gonna make you feel like poop. So the other option is to get to know each other. You can communicate and learn from each other, and maybe even help each other change for the better. Does that help you understand? How do you know so much about this stuff? I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with. Called depression. Depression? But you're like the happiest person I know. I am not my feelings. I want to be a good person like you. Oh, you little sweetheart. We're all good people. You, Yuri, and Monica. And I think Yuri will eventually learn that about you. Oh. Yuri, what are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you. Please don't yell at me. Oh, I'm not gonna yell at you. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It was unfair for me to put everyone on the spot like that. Next time, I won't just try to jump and solve everyone's problems. That's a bad habit. You're not mad at me. I thought you were the one mad at me. I was so awful yesterday. I can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone upset. Hold on, that's not what happened at all. Let's talk about this. I'm having a lot of negative thought patterns and I can't get away from them. What kind? Everyone hates me, especially Natsuki. Oh, that's terrible. I don't think she hates you. How do you know? Well, because I think Natsuki is just naturally defensive. I think she acts mean when she feels the need to protect herself. You know, she's not really a bad person. In fact, I think she can be really thoughtful and considerate. She just, well, I guess the way it works is she wants to receive some degree of kindness first before she feels comfortable about returning it. That means the burden is on me. I don't know how to say things that make people like me. Every time I open my mouth, I just... It's okay, Yuri. You don't need to beat yourself up. I think everyone would like you if they had a chance to get to know you. Well, unfortunately, the opposite is true. That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place. Because everyone used to think I was weird. It's just what happens when I draw attention to myself. Natsuki even said she found it way more respectable when people speak their mind, so I did, and she hated me for it. That was enough to confirm my fears. Sayori and I like you, and we've gotten to know you a lot by now, right? Hey, what do you think of Natsuki? I don't think about her. That's not what I meant, really. I just was wondering if you had an opinion of her. I do. Natsuki seems out to bring the worst out of me, and I feel really ashamed of it. I like to think of myself as a fairly sophisticated person, so for someone to just treat me like I'm inferior despite my taste, that's just the worst kind of insult coming from someone like her, and it makes me think bad things about her. But everyone else seems to like her, so the only explanation is that it's me who's doing something wrong again, and my feelings about her are wrong, and I'm wrong to get upset about something so childish and inconsequential. No, Yuri, feelings are never wrong. Well, they're not right! That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong, you know? They're just a state of being that we don't always have control over. That doesn't mean that they have to control us. I feel like that's something I learned around when I first started the club. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things, or we can, you know, just acknowledge that they exist and try to understand them better. I can never be mad at you for just feeling a certain way. It's about how you handle them, and I think working through the feelings is a great opportunity for teamwork. Yeah. You make it sound so easy. You're so mature, so good with people, and I feel like such a child in comparison. Well, thanks for the subscription, Hank J. Wimbledon. Oh, Yuri, I'm far from perfect, but these are learned skills. They didn't come naturally to me either. It's really hard to, reflect on yourself and separate feelings from your thoughts. I just want to be a good person. Well, I think it takes a good person to get this far. That's not enough. I just want to be able to communicate with her. Communicate what? How I feel. How it makes me feel frustrated. Oh, I'm upset when she's so negative and dismissive of the things that mean so much to me, and how it reminds me of me, because I know what it's like to feel misunderstood and angry at everyone. I know that telling yourself you're better than everyone else is just a defense mechanism. We're just people. We're just fragile and unstable, but I'm tired of that getting in the way. I can't stand it when the peace is disturbed like this. You can't focus on your reading when the peace is disturbed, right? Because Literature Club should be happy for everyone. I feel like Sayori must be rubbing off on me, because I really want to hug you now. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. No, well, if you wanted to, then I really wouldn't mind, so. You're so gentle, and I love when you communicate your feelings. I feel so lucky to get to see that side of you. I'm sure Natsuki will too. I'm going to write her a letter. Oh, a letter, what a great idea. That's because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. I always let my feelings get the best of me, and I forget to say all the important things I say, but things I don't mean. Well, I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate. People don't naturally gravitate towards me like they do to you and Sayori. My personality just isn't suited for that, and I wouldn't want it to be. But something I've learned is that friendships don't always just magically appear out of thin air. For instance, I would never have seen myself making friends with someone like Sayori. We're opposite in a lot of ways. But I'm friends with her because she puts in a lot of effort and understanding me so that we can get along. I think it was the same for you. You both gave me a lot of time and patience. I don't wonder if she feels the same way. Natsuki? I always thought that if I wanted to make some friends, I had to be somebody that I'm not. That there's a type of person or magical formula I have to follow in order to make someone like me. And that's just like me to think that. I'm always so occupied with myself that I fail to understand other people. Friendship happens when you think about the other person, when you offer time and effort to understand them, respect them, and trust that they also want to be a good person. That's what I learned through my observations in the literature club. Observations? You always let me listen to your thoughts about people, Sayori too, and it makes me happy because I learn a lot of new things. So sweet, I had no idea that meant so much to you. Very sharp girl with long, pretty hair was wandering in the most unnatural ways, her fist pressed into her collarbone. So that your co-president's classroom, she stands at the door, points around. Yuri, what a surprise to see you during lunch. Please help me. Is everything okay? I don't know how to write letters. Thank goodness, I thought there was some kind of emergency. Do you want some help? We can go find an empty classroom or something. Is that okay? Without taking you away from your friends. It's totally fine, I promise. We weren't really doing anything. One sec. Okay, let's find somewhere quiet. How are you today? Me? Well, yes. Oh, gosh, sorry, I was caught off guard. I'm doing well today. Just tired. I never seem to get enough sleep during the week. How come? I don't know. I think I'm easily distracted. I get sucked into things and start neglecting the time. Me too. I do that too. Hey, it's classroom's open. Let's go in there. You nervous? I don't want to do this. We don't have to. We can come up with something else. It's my chance to do something good. I need to take initiative. I know how hard it is. It's about your comfort zone. I'm here to encourage you. Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat. Yeah. I don't have to worry about bumping your arm. Sorry, I'm just being silly, I guess. Oh, we start by listening to different things you want to say to her. How about some things said to me? God, I just had a brain fart. Never mind, I guess I'll try. I'm getting groggy. Well, I sort of reflection. This is about my reflection on our behavior. The key question is why we act like this towards each other. But I have to separately be... What's wrong with the audio? Friends with Sayori Monica. That's me! Yes, it is. So, able to befriend the two of you because you take good time to understand my needs and respect my interests. Same goes for Natsuki too. Started off pretty hostile because I was worried about getting what I wanted. She just wanted to be respected more than anything else. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same. I want to do that too. So what kinds of things do you want to do for her? I want to do the same things for her that I like to receive. I like it when people respond positively to the things I talk about and not just brush me off. I like it when my feelings are taken seriously. I like it when you and Sayori trust that I want to be a good person, even when I'm not doing a good job at it. Write those things down. Yeah. The most important thing is to remember here that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable, so we should make sure that the letter puts her first. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps to just tell someone all the things that they're doing wrong. I think first you have to make sure they know you're ready to respect them and listen to them and admit that you can do better. Then finally, ask what would you like in return. How does that sound for structure? It could be 3 paragraphs, 1 for each of those points. I like that. My thoughts are so disorganized, I had no idea how to come up with any kind of structure. You're so amazing at these things. Oh, stop. You've done so much more than I have, you know? You spent much more time reflecting and being open-minded. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper, so I think you're the amazing one. Yesterday you told me something that I'm thinking about a lot. What was that? I'm thinking about feelings aren't right or wrong, they're just a state of being that we need to come to terms with. It made me think about how a person's behavior isn't always how they decide to be. It's also made up of their past experiences and their insecurities. I think that it helps me see other people's actually people rather than insignificant side characters who are out to get me somehow. Is that how you felt about Natsuki? In reality, everyone is trying their best and everyone wants to be happy. I have to be able to read it to help you out, you know. It's okay. My thoughts are a lot more organized now after being able to talk to you about it. I'm actually putting it on paper. I realize I prefer others not to read it. I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I've done enough damage. But it's a wonderful talk about this. I mean, I've always thought you were really smart, but I will always be terrible at things. People are just so incomprehensible to me. I'll never get the hang of being one. But listening to you so much really helped make sense of things. So don't call it damage, please. I can't believe I came to this club looking for fantasy geeks and all I got was real friends who value me. Is that a joke? Oh, of course it is. I still can't tell with you. No, I love it. Please never change. We're almost out of time. Will you be able to finish? Before the end of the day, probably. But I don't want to come to the club the same day that Natsuki reads it. I'm too shy. I can give it to her instead if you'd like. As long as you promise not to read it. Of course I promise. Thank you. I'll message you when it's ready. Good luck. I'm here if you need me. That's cute. So I got all of these. Wait. Hmm. 62%. Self-love. Alright, let's do it. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant. Like, I mean, it's totally cool if that's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you. So, not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea. It's okay. Everything is okay. Well, I can leave if you want. Are you coming today to the club? I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to, eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Thanks. Oh, you're here again. Well, I just came here to read this because there aren't many people around here. Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was. Well, I don't. But there's no people here. I see. But it's okay that I'm here? Yeah, I don't care. I mostly don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it, especially since, like, they all just seem to stop reading manga after I join the at it from them exactly. I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point. You don't have other friends who are into manga? Not unless online friends count. And Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it, you know. Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least just look like books. You don't have to feel like everyone's constantly judging you by what you're reading. That would be so awful, especially since I already hate attention so much. Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with. Oh, I have online friends. Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. Oh, whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some fanfics I wrote? Thank God I used the pseudonym. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything. I wonder if in a few years from now, we'll think the same thing about our current selves. Probably. It doesn't make you uncomfortable? No, of course not. I don't care what people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Alright, here. That's from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. Again. You're back! Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. Hey, did you buy that? What, like for me? You didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, I would have drank it myself, I guess. It was a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. What I meant to say is thank you. And that's a really nice gesture. It's okay if you don't feel that way. I do. It was the other thing I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too, so I believe you. I'll do something nice for you next time. Please, don't feel obligated. I want to. I want to do nice things too. Okay. Thank you. You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. I'll do it then too. Nothing? Just reminds me how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here? Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. There are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I like being around them more, all just having fun, but I also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm like, I don't know, feeling serious and their attitudes just really on my nerves. Well, I got more since I joined the literature club. How come? I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with just putting up with it because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I have a hard time doing it lately. But it's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not going to demand for everyone around me to change. But yeah, I know. Monica and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's okay. I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes. That's weird. Sorry. I just like learning about people. Do you think that's weird? No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so I don't know. Does that mean, like, I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school on the weekends. They really like baking, and it's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot. We have a lot of good memories and inside jokes. I'm bad at a lot of those things, so... Are all those things important to you? Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm still friends with them too. Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she complains a lot. Doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends. Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings. Excuse me? How about you don't talk about my friends that you don't know anything about? No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say something bad. Please don't leave. It's fine, as long as you understand you can't judge people like that. I'm sorry. You can't compare friends like that and, like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun. I don't like that. Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not. You like it? Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts, like how Monica can. She's good at these things. Ah, really? Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay? I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. The only one to understand that is you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener. Thank you. You're also nice. It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who could just say whatever's on my mind, but I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself. How come you like reading so much? Oh, a lot of reasons. Well, but I just get sucked in so easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be a part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated, especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them that I've never felt with real people. So in that way, it can sometimes feel more in real life. Really, it's hard for you to be around people like all the time, fairly often, especially in group settings. When people are all making conversations, saying jokes, all that, I don't know what to do. I just disengage. Oh, that doesn't get lonely? No, I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? Not all the time. Sometimes so badly it makes my heart ache. Yeah, me too. Really? Mm-hmm. A lot. Like, more than anything. Hey! Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today. Yeah, well, ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while. Is that so? Yeah. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I would share with them too. You made cupcakes. You know it. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want. How pretty. I just ate, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club? Yeah, I guess so. I really didn't think about it. I just made them. I thought because green is Monica's favorite color. Well, yeah, but that's not really. This is green tea flavored. I love green tea. Oh, do you? It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so don't laugh at me. I'm not. I just felt happy. Oh, sorry. Usually, never mind. What I meant was I'm glad. I'm sorry for saying dumb things again. I just want to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. And I do know that you like them from past experience. How did you get into baking? Oh well, I don't know. It just kind of appealed to me. Well, a few years ago I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got like super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day, but it's something that I always kind of liked anyway. It's like, baking is like art, and when you're good at it, it's more delicious too. I'm trying to imagine myself in heart as something so artistic, knowing that it would be eaten afterwards. Maybe you're too practical for it. I think I prefer to be on the receiving. It makes a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Everyone is always so thankful, and in that moment, you get to be like the bringer of joy. I don't know. It just makes me feel valued. Yeah, I guess that. So you were able to make up with your friends today? Mm-hmm. There wasn't anything really to make up about. We weren't fighting or anything. You weren't? Maybe I misunderstood. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool, and that's just unnecessarily drama. It only makes things worse. So they're not going to stop? I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. It's not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now where I don't feel like hanging out with them. Oh, I see. I'm glad the situation's resolved and that you don't have to avoid them anymore. Yeah, me too.
Here's a popular station. My soundtrack on Amazon Music.
That was creepy. My Alexa started playing music. I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on. Yeah. I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me, but it's the best I can do, so you can have the rest of them. She stares at the box, shakes her head, and says, "You should save them for your other friends, but I made them for you." I know, and I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too, and if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you. No, they were for making you happy. You make me happy. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you and be your friend. Natsuki, I'm such a bad person. I didn't mean to say something bad. You didn't. I just really hate myself sometimes, and it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me, like I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. No, I am. I'm so difficult, and I can't think of every single thing about myself somebody would like that. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person, like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in that letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sarah and Monica would just be super annoying and make a huge deal of it. You know, I think a lot of those negative things too about myself. I never felt like a good person and always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So I understand some of that through my own experience. That's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone that's I myself. Monica told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things, to desire to improve yourself. That makes you a good person, so don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so... Like what? Like how you're fun for people to be around, and you're not shy, you know how to make people laugh, and you're very passionate about things, and you know how to take the lead, and you care a lot about people, Just a lot of things. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed. Well, you're the one who asked! And don't you think I feel embarrassed? Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, then I keep coming back for some reason. Is that bad? It's just really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the time feels like, I don't know, feels like what? Maybe I'm scared they'll all get mad at me. I really don't know what to do. What would you do hypothetically if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you? Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Well, that's just not fair hypothetical. I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. And I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused, because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. It's making my head hurt. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel you're just wrong for being the person you are. It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. I know it's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's so much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something scary. To do what? You know, to end it. With them? I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option. I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much has gone into it, so much it feels like it's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away a part of your life. It makes me sick to think about. It's just really scary and terrifying. What are you scared of? I don't know, a lot of things, like being alone, not having anyone to talk or hang out with, not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me, and I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them. Physically? No, not physically, but no, it's okay. If anyone even thinks to cause you harm, I will unleash hell upon them. Don't laugh at me! What? Sorry, I was just... I like that, that's all. Oh, well, I meant it. I know you did. I needed it. Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore. Are you sure? I'm sure. I will then. I'll enjoy them. Ah, you're here first today. And you brought reading material. Sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Like it's a big part of your life, and then one day there's just nothing left, and it makes you feel so empty. Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series. That sucks. There's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever. Maybe. There are some things that I wish I could. On the other hand, have you ever read something that overstayed its welcome? Oh yeah, definitely. I think at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through and the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, and also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it just sucks either way. That's the nature of all things. They come to an end. You don't go out during the weekends, right? Excuse me? Like with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever? I'm not a total shut-in, you know? Oh, my bad for making assumptions. Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group. Board game group? It doesn't matter. It's just more nerdy stuff. Why do you ask anyway? I was just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious. Don't look at me like that. Sorry. I can't take this. Did I do something? I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier, telling them, and then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses, and now it feels like I'm dying inside. Oh, that's... I'm sorry. Help me. I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things. Please help me. I can't take this. You may be having a panic attack. I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay? You feel my hands. You're safe now. You're in a good, safe place where nothing can hurt you. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Now breathe in now. That's good. Let's keep going. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe, comfortable physical place. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is. You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you. Is that going to keep happening? It may or it may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future. But I think it will naturally get better over time. I don't think I could have gotten through that alone. You're not alone. From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. Oh, that's sweet. Do you really mean that? Hey, what's up, dude? Well, you're gonna regret saying that if you do. How so? Because I'm probably gonna have a lot of free times on the weekends from now on. Oh, dude, you're fine. I've been busy too. No worries. Not to sound bad or anything, but I've forced myself to go through all the side stories, so this is like the next to last one. Because apparently after I go through all these, a bonus one comes out. Give me permission to be annoying, so I want to drag you around to a lot of places? Let's see. You already said it, so you can't take it back now. Ah. So I have no choice but to accept responsibility then. I know a good ice cream place. This is actually... shit. I'll have to check the list. Give me one sec. Means you finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. Wait. Are you gonna work? The hell? Internet's being shoddy. Check something. Oh, damn. What is going on? There we go. Okay. Let me see. One sec. Sorry. There we go. I'm just gonna bring up my... No. Just gonna bring this up real quick. There we go. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't remember? First day you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor, but for me you said you had no idea. Seriously? I don't remember that at all. Oh wait, yes I do. I said it was probably green tea. She shakes her head. It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get is chocolate and raspberry together. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy. How's that fancy? I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that. Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry. Hey, strawberry's my favorite. What a coincidence. I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach, but it's easier to convince myself that I did the right thing. Is there anything better I could be doing? Not that I know. There's nothing that'll make this easy for me, and you already did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never really talked about the letter you wrote, but I feel like we're way past that point. I don't even know what to talk about it, except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated, and the kinds of friends I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place, even though I was so scared of causing more problems. I thought it was a coincidence that you ran to me here initially. Oh, well, not exactly. What do you mean? Nothing. I may have tracked you down first to help us Sayori. But you said I was shy, okay? I wasn't ready to, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Well, I'm glad you worked up the courage, even if it wasn't your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, but it will make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it. Anyone? You mean like you? Yes, like me. You know, I could get used to this, as long as you don't tease me so much. Fine. Just a little bit. That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now, but I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings. Thanks. It feels so nice to be reassured. Girls continue the conversation through the remainder of lunch. New feeling hangs in the air, feeling greater. So fast forward just a few hours, so it'll be another Literature Club meeting where the four spend happy time together. Each of them all their own special qualities, something unique they can deliver to one another. Friendship, literature, the corporate starting next year, thanks to herself. We best have a new book lined up. It's gonna be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together. Joe. Yeah, so I took a break from the main story. I've unlocked a lot of this. There's this. There's that. That. You know that. Let's see. I don't have any of the secrets or any of the promos. But I have been getting emails. Whenever you reach a certain percentage, apparently you get emails. I'm only at 63% data collected. There's the final one. Thanks. Yeah, so that's one. Well, technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have done all of that. And I say I've kind of forced myself through it. I did. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people are starting to talk about the festival, I've got my backlog if you do want to watch it. If not, totally understand. It's a good time for us to go with the general direction of the club and all that. Like, the side stories have been sweet, and like the emails, basically one of them gives you the impression that this takes place in an alternate universe compared to Monica being sentient. It's odd. Sounds cool, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna get myself a drink. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? I would say Sarah and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? So the plan is this, okay. You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish, alright? Go ahead. Right, so basically we get all the food we can, then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got twice twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't! We prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the Literature Club is about. Tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission, and we still put together a public event. My gosh, yes. I was just joking. That's a really good idea. Oh, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the Literature Club. That's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah. That's too embarrassing. Aw, but you have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the Literature Club. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's going to start? I'll start. I was first to join. Haha, wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay. So, feels like so long ago, I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. Seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. But I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. But it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club, especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see if it'd help other people too, and it ended up being me who was inspired because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the Literature Club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped me give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she really wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quick, and I never thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs, and it makes me really happy because my friends are the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I just want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of people I could be friends with, so when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like it was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component to friendship. Zoe and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that. Shut up, Watch. And I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. Really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who's easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my behavior, all the wrong things I said. The whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than to speak. It's so strange, the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected, but I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm gonna puke or throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so. What are you saying? Nothing! I finished my part, so somebody else takes their turn. My heart! Sayori takes some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off. I was just following up Sayori. It was the easiest way to get over with it. Besides, you left off the most important thing you got out of this club. I did? Yeah, the regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like Monica will only be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Alright. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess when it comes down to it, I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined, and that's because everyone helped me realize I had some really toxic friendships going outside the club. It was honestly a real painful thing to go through, having to cut them out, but it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever really cool for having feelings, so I thought the right thing was just ignore them. The audio keeps cutting out. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. Give me 1 second. There we go. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being, like, the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. I'll be right back. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept other than my own idea of what literature club was supposed to be. Apparently that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. See, in this, she started doing piano early. Okay. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around, and you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I want to say, Monica, and go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong, and I made the mistake multiple times thinking that way was the best for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think that being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. And I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. So, Rory, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. Chalk in her hand, she writes trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Here he writes, it's going to be the name of all the side stories. I have a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica writes, respect. Yep. I always thought that I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. She writes balance. That's another name. Well, sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, she writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I've done wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important thing for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. Could have just asked. Maga hands a piece of chalk to Natsuki, and then Natsuki writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there. That's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, yeah, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And click. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah! I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of wanted to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. 4 members of the Literature Club disperse, return to their desks, each equipping with a pen. Let's get here and give each other a quick glance to start writing immediately. Sayori stretches and does the same. Monica left tapping her pen against paper, sure where to start. Fred. Nope, not at all. This is way before the MC comes up or anything. It's kind of like I said. It's kind of like a alternate universe thing from what
Don't stand up for that.
Shut up. From what the email I got from the quote-unquote corporation said. Give me 1 sec. Already. Monica Mouse to herself. It's gonna be hilarious if I just got up to, I made had dinner going for most of the day, so I went to show my girlfriend that and play with the dog for a second. So it's gonna be funny if, as soon as I come back, the story's over instead of me waiting like 3 seconds. Right the way to your heart. Memories is read. Past your mental barriers begins to write. Doesn't matter what. It's just something new. Oh no. Called it! Oh, I also did the access the file at 240. It's in not this current stream. No, it is in this one because I took a break in between the first one and then this one. It's basically just talking about how Monica's like sentient and stuff, and like how they're planning stuff. I did read just on like what do the emails mean and stuff like that, but it's basically like you're an employee for the metaverse or whatever, and at one point they mentioned that Monica's starting to become self-aware and she creates her own Twitter and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, they did. So it actually made it worth the purchase. Oh, that picture's sweet. Hey, I got the trophy. And I got a new email. Let's see. I'm at 82% of trophies. I lack 3. So I have to get 100% data collection. I have to get the note from Dan Salvato, and then the 100% completion. So I lack these. Everyone say cheese. Okay, now everybody making funny face. Oh, that's hilarious. How do I get the secret? Wait, what is this? Birthday. Finish all the side stories. Wow. Character is missing from any mention of her parents. Monica's knowing was clumsy to think because she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing her. Could be one of the character. Just personality traits. I don't read too much into this. Huh. Interesting. Wait, these are all out of date. That's weird. I'm at 67%. Alright. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go this one. Wait, yeah. That's a hell of a thing to skip right to. Right? Will it? Will it let me save? Okay. See, and I already did all the stuff for Yuri, and I did the stuff for Natsuki, so... Oh, you can't skip. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. So this computer server wouldn't do this. It was normal. I'm gonna check something right quick, and then we're gonna bounce back. Which one is this? I don't... Huh. Concept sketch of the faceless protagonist might look like if he was a real character. Interesting. $67%. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Alright, I can't skip this. We already know this because I've done this already. Alright, first off... No. Shit. I'm doing that just to be safe. Oh, sure. Stare at dot to reveal special message. What? I love you. Okay. Okay, this is where we're gonna save. Because I'm probably gonna try and do one for each of them. Okay. Yeah, like... Interesting. I'm at 70% completed. I'm gonna do two separate files, one for... I did Yuri's last time, so... I'm gonna do Natsuki's this time. Let's see. Smile. Marriage. Cheer. Extraordinary. Party. Amazing. Warm. Okay. Precious. Marshmallow. Peace. Nightgown. Awesome. Skirt. Fireworks. Music. Candy. Laugh. Sucks. Whoa! I really shouldn't fast forward because did you see her pop Natsuki popping up on the left and the right? Damn. Yeah, that's what I thought. The classroom was tilting again. Yeah. I'm still gonna use my my wiki. Oh, it's gonna get creepy. So, I see some green here. Right? Let's see. I'm actually going to do the same. I've got my... Shit. I've got my surface here to look at it. Oh wow, it's kind of lagging. Let's see. No! Stop it! Let's see. Okay, so it's there. Let me see. Let me see. We're gonna mute it. Yeah, okay, as I'm rewinding it and looking at it, you can see the room tilt. That's hilarious. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh god, I just saw the creepy ass. That's freaking creepy. Alright, let's see. Alright. I'm not really gonna narrate this since I did the last time. I just want to see if there's any, like, spooky ass shit that pops up on the screen. Don't judge a book. Let me see. First off, we're gonna save that. So that way I know which save file it is. Let's see. Let's see. Is there gonna be any spooky things that pop up? I doubt meet this. Oh god. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Why don't we share? Yeah, sure. Sure. Eagles can fly. Let's see. Okay, so there's nothing new there. Oh, oh. That's still terrifying. Hey. Well, kinda, but I've already done this. That's why I just kind of like skipped it. Let's see. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Sorry. Oh! Alright, let's do this again. Let's see. Oh! That's for Monica. Let's see. Right? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Kawaii! Milk. Oh! I did the wrong one. Oh well. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. A person worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Put me together. I'm supposed to. Let's see. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Whoa! Did that happen on here? Let me see. Oh, so that did happen. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Okay, bye Jefferson. It always weirds me out when people just come on and they're like, what's this? Oh, bye. I mean, it's whatever. Whoa. Whoa, hello. So we're just gonna completely... Where did that say? I know, right? I don't get it. My quote-unquote favorite is when people hop on just to say simp, and then that's all. I guess, no, I don't know. I'm trying to see, I'm checking my log to see what she said for a split second. That's true. What's up? Sorry if it's boring today. Like, yep, it's whatever, you know? Let's see. Why can't I show it to Yuri? Alrighty. Brandon, why didn't you read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Should be obvious by now, so just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Brandon, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just don't. I think what we were talking about a few streams ago is about to happen. Play with me instead. And that's all I have. Play with me. Oh god, it is. Play with me. That gets me every time. Oh, it's so fucking creepy. Oh shit. Oh goodness. Right? It's still fucking creepy. It's just her smile and then the neck snap. Oh, God. Delete her. Oh. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save right here. And then I want to check something. Hey, I got a new picture and I got new mail. This one is that too. Did I get any others? Huh. Experience or play with me scene. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. I would get 404'd in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it based on the contents of the tweets? Not screaming for help. I assume they're coming from controlled simulation. These are weird that they're coming like out of order like that. That's 72% data collected. I wonder what's that image there? Alright, let's see. I like just the, what? I mean, oh, this is different. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Ha! Came out a little awkward. Well, let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. It's a like or anything. Yeah, this is... There's a coffee stain on it. Or, no. I think those are blood stains. Doesn't really matter what it's about. Hyperactive lately, so I take the pen out. Pen fell out, so I took it home. So keep an eye on. I like the way it writes. Start with this poem with that, and now you're touching it. Yeah. Okay. So I just pretend this conversation and keep the poem though. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I remember this. Let's try some. The music's fucking up. Yep, I was waiting on her eye to start bleeding. Been here we gonna say, I mean, blah blah blah. Not yet, no, stop it. Alright, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna get to a point where I can possibly bounce back to do a Yuri. Beauty, shiny, ribbon, anime, silly, parfait, knowledge, pink, Joe. Ah, did that one for Monica. Vanilla, Monica. Yeah, that one was not supposed to be for Monica. Boop. Kawaii. Nope. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. I can't skip it? That's rude. Yeah, they won't let me skip it. So we have to sit through all this. I apologize. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have done this. I can skip it. Alright. Let's see. Nightgown. Why? That is not supposed to be yours, Monica. So, okay, I guess at this point, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oops. My bad. I hit the wrong button. And I did it again. I'm trying to check my... Okay, so my headset's... okay. Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? We have plans today. We know what's about to happen. Let's see. I'm gonna need to eat soon. Let's save here. Let's check the desktop. Huh. I wonder what that photo is. Oh! I didn't even check this last time. There's a little devil inside all of us. Perception and artificial reality is a... I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing, no matter how many times you play. It's all the same. It would be really easy to kill myself right now. But, talk to you more. All I want for you is to hate them. Why is that so hard? Huh. Interesting. All right. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. It's getting late. I need to eat something, take a break. But I appreciate you popping in, my man. Enjoyed having you here as always. But I might play some more later, or if anything, probably tomorrow for sure. Okay? If anything, um, thanks for popping in, Muhammad, and you have a good day. Okay? Delete these. I'll head out. All right. Take it easy, my man. Have a good day. I'll catch you next time.